Hi guys, Brian with S&H Farm Supply here in Branson, and I'm here with
Hunter McConnell with S&H Farm Supply here in Branson.
Hey, and we are on what we call Horsepower Hill. I just made that up. But we're out to have fun, and there's nothing wrong with horsepower, and that's why we're here talking about the Can-Am Maverick X3. Now this is the flagship for Can-Am, and I don't care who you are, if you're in the desert, if you're on the rocks, if you're in the sand, these guys just won all the pole positions at the King of the Hammers, the most grueling endurance race. If you follow that, King of the Hammers, just swept them. They sweep all the Baja races. But we're going to tell you why Can-Am Maverick X3 is the side-by-side if you're going to get out there and do those types of riding. We want to start, I guess, with the Can-Am Maverick X3 XRC rock crawler. Now I want to show you guys, if you see that RR on that hood, that means race. That means it's ready, 200 horsepower. But this is our rock crawler. This is our flagship for getting on the technical parts of the rocks and things like that. And I want to show you why. You can see we got a tow hook here. Now that's for everybody else. We tow them out of the rocks and everywhere else with this. But they started with the 30-inch tires. You see those, but I want to show you one thing that really makes this machine interesting is Can-Am has developed what they call a smart lock four-wheel drive system, and if you get into the dash here, you can see the smart lock is located right here. So the way this system it works is, right now you're in two-wheel drive. Now say you're in the rocks and you're ready to do some articulate and things like that on the rocks. Say you go to four-wheel drive. Say you're just hitting the light trails before you get to the rocks. That's what this is set up for. You're going to have access to your what they call the Visco lock four-wheel drive. It's a progressive lock. And say you get ready to come up to the rocks and the steep inclines and things like that, you might want to hit the rock mode. Now what the smart lock does is this uses the four-wheel drive system, but it senses the sensitivity is in your gas pedal. So if you're on the rocks, you're rock crawling, you hit that gas pedal, it's going to hard lock immediately. And so then another option is what we call just an all-the-time hard lock. It's going to be hard locked all the time. So you've got this true, the new Can-Am Smart Lock system, two-wheel drive, you've got four-wheel drive, you've got four-wheel drive rock, and you've got smart lock with a differential lock. So that's one of the things that makes this set for the rocks and things like that. And the horsepower, man, these things are 200 horsepower, but they handle great. The chassis is great, the trailing arms great, but you can see the seats. Once again, reinforced stitch seats, great design. I mean, these are not toys, these are machines. The fit and finish, the craftsmanship, these are not toys, these are machines. They're well made. But you can see here too, if you're taller than say 5'5", 6 foot, you can also, you've got different positions for your seat. You can lower your seat just by dropping the bolt, things like that. I want to show you the shocks on this too. They come equipped with what we call a QS3 adjustment, and that is basically, in simple terms, hard or soft ride. You want to stiffen up the shocks, a couple twists. You want to soften it up. That's the QS3 adjustment. That's real good if you want to get out, change it, get back in and get on the rocks again. But I want to show you the back also. So you've got industry leading ground clearance with 14 inches of ground clearance. This is what we call the TTI independent rear suspension with the long swing arms on the side. But like I said, this machine made for the rocks. Made to have a good time. And guys, if you don't get out and have a good time, somebody else will. But you got to come to Branson to S&H Farm Supply. Come and see these flagship Mavericks, the X3s. I'm gonna let Hunter tell you about the next one here. This is our Mutter edition.
And Brian, I don't think you could have said any better. These machines are just the definition of a horsepower performance. So this machine is what they call the XMR. This is the Mutter. It's made to get down in the mud, get dirty, and just have a good time. So being the Mutter, it comes with a special color. This is called liquid titanium and magma red. Being that it is a Mutter, it's going to come with 30-inch cryptid ITP tires on bead locks. Also has the full snorkel kit, so your air box, your CVT box, everything that doesn't need water in it is sealed up good and tight. Kind of going into the cab, you're getting the same X package seats, except these are going to be red and black instead of just standard black seats. Full bigger display, full color display on this machine. And just like Brian was saying on the XRC, this is going to have the mutter program differential. So you have your trail mode just for cruising up and down the gravel roads and stuff. Then when you get deep into the mud, you can flip her to mud mode, and it just locks up and does exactly what it's meant to do. Part of the XMR package as well, it comes with these sealed lower doors. It's a good thick seal on the outer edge of these doors. So when you're in the mud puddles and the water puddles, they seal up nice and tight. Won't get too dirty being in these guys. Same shocks on the XMR as the XRC. It's got the 2.5 shock Fox podiums in the front and 3.0s in the back with the quick adjusts. Brian, I think I'm gonna let you take it off to the XRS. There,
yeah, we'll get Hunter in here with us on this one too, because I think this is Hunter's favorite. Now this is for everything. This is the 72-inch wide. What makes this? Why do you like this 72-inch wide one so much, Hunter?
I like the ride quality of this machine. So in the XRS package, you're gonna get the bigger shocks in the front. These are gonna be 2.5s on the front, 3.0s in the back, but they're a lot more adjustable. Up here on the top, instead of having the 3-position switch, you've actually got a little nut and a screw that you have to adjust, give it a little bit more of a finer ride. Plus the 72-inch width just makes the ride so much better as well.
I like these 4-point harnesses on this one too. Check these out. These come standard with these 4-point harnesses. And when you're getting out there, safety is important too. And when you got 200 horsepower, I'm telling you, it's a lot of fun. But hey man, get out on the trails, get out and have fun with us here at S&H Farm Supply. This is the X3, like I said, just won King of the Hammers, win all the Baja races out west. I mean, this is a machine to have. You're not going to find one better. And plus, look at the color, triple black.
It's probably one of my favorite colors out of everything they make.
Yeah, Can-Am's hitting on all cylinders. S&H Farm Supply here in Branson, we're hitting on all cylinders too. But we got the Can-Am X3 flagships for the sport, for the rocks, for the mud, for the sand, or for just getting out and having fun and enjoying horsepower. We got it here at S&H Farm Supply here in Branson.